Okay, let's take care of the third and final part of this tutorial. Let's go back to the form here. We need to let's go back to calculator right there. Okay, double click on the form itself and let's declare the following global variable. So right underneath public class form2, dim first number as double. Okay, we'll repeat the same thing for second number as double, and dim answer as double as well. Now let's say dim operator as string there. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, let's go back to the form right here. Now I will group all of these operators. Let's come to the property here, select events, and right there where it says click, have a look at that. I will change that to give it a generic name of arithmetic underscore operator. That is that for all of those components. Okay, so for the arithmetic operator, that's in. Okay, we now write a generic code for the operator, arithmetic operator. Let's say dim ops as button there equals sender. Now let's say first number equals LBL display dot text. Okay, then LBL show ops dot text equals LBL display dot text. Okay, now get rid of the content inside LBL text. Alright, now we now say ops itself equals ops dot text. Now finally LBL show the content in LBL text equals LBL show ops dot text plus and plus ops right there. Now we just want it to be up there. Get rid of that. So let's correct this and just get rid of that. Okay, that's fine now. So that from here down here, those are the lines of code for the operators, okay, which include plus, minus, division and multiplication. Okay, the next one is, let's go back in there. Now let's select all of the numbers. Okay, come back here and select, make sure event is selected, and right here I'm just going to call that button underscore click, press enter. Alright, so which means I've grouped all of those buttons. You can see their names there. So now let's start with that. So we declare another variable in there. Let me just copy all of these. Let's copy that and just paste it right here and change the name to, maybe let's make that B, for that represent all of the buttons. Then I will use an if statement. If LBL display.text equals 0, and that represent the 0 in there, then LBL display.text equals B dot text. Then else LBL display equals LBL display, copy and paste, that'll be plus B dot text. Okay, that's that. If I run it now, this would definitely work, this two will work, but there's no equals yet. So let's run it and see. Supposing one of your questions you are allowed to use the calculator, so you can just enter the numbers there. Okay, if you click on that, you see that. Alright, that's how that works. Okay, now let's take care of the equals. First of all, let's take care of this. Let's take care of that one. We can just copy this. Okay, copy that and place it there. Clear, and also copy LBL display. So that's a clear. Those are the lines of code for clear taken care of. Now equals is the longest. Double click on equals. With the equals, we want the second number, whatever data is inside second number, or whatever data is inside LBL display goes straight into second number right there. And we say if operator that is selected equals, let's say if it's equals maybe addition, then whatever goes into answer equals first number plus second number there, and LBL display dot text equals answer. That is that taken care of. So now let's clear show. Right here we clear show. That is it, done. So all I just need to do now is copy and paste. Copy that. Now we use else if. Come down here. Else if it's minus, then you subtract. Copy. Else if it's multiplication, and you multiply. And let's go for division here. If it's division, you divide. So that is the arithmetic operators taken care of. Yeah, or the equals taken care of, I mean. Okay, so let's take care of, well, I think we have two more. Alright, the dot. Okay, with the dot, if whatever that is inserted, okay, equals LBL dot text comma dot speech mark dot 0 and equals 0 here, then LBL text equals LBL LBL display equals LBL display plus dot, and that will take care of the decimal place. Now we have one final one, and that will be for the backspace. Okay, with the backspace, if LBL display dot text equals dot length and is less than or greater than 0, then LBL display dot text equals LBL display dot text dot remove. We like it to remove dot remove open bracket, LBL display dot text dot length minus 1 comma 1, and hopefully that will take care of the backspace. Yeah, that is correct. So if I run it, let's run it and see how that is. Okay, click on calculator, enter whatever data in there, try the backspace. You see that, guys, the backspace works, so that is fine. So the calculator is now working as we want, so let's continue with the rest of the codes. Alright, okay, we double click on the next, and before that, let's take care of these first. Let's declare a global variable there, I question as integer there. And for the form load, let's double click on the form load. We want the following right here, from here down here. We want only Groupbox 2, that's the only one I want to be visible. The rest of them I want them invisible. Why the timer will stop. Okay, that's it. That's a very simple lines of codes. Okay, the next one is the next button actually, which is right here. So we enter the following lines of codes. Okay, so let's do that. Those are the lines of codes for the next button right there. Okay, move that up so that you can see it from here down here, using select case, and that's just to drive the next button itself. So we need another one for the previous button. Okay, those are the lines of code for the previous button as well. So from here, that's from up here, take it down, have a good look at it. And up to here. Now we need to take care of the OK button. If you guys, I suppose you guys still recall the OK button. Let's look for it right here. I don't want to mess around with the Groupbox, so let's select the OK button right here. Can you see it? OK, click and select the event for the OK. Make sure it's the OK that is selected. BTN OK button, double click on the event right here, and there. Okay, you enter the following lines of code for the OK button. You can see this simple line of code, just Groupbox 3 dot visible equals true. Alright, BTN clock equals true, timer equals false, and start the timer. That's all there is to it. That's simple. So let's take care of OK button 2. So let's come here to the properties, select OK right here, this one, button 2, and come to the click event, double click on that, repeat exactly the same thing right there, and exactly very similar lines of codes, just using the logic to make one of them visible while the other ones are visible. That's it right there. And the timer, in this case, once you click on the OK button to the timer will start. Okay, now let's come in here, talking about the timer right here. I suppose I've said that. Let's see, select the timer, come to the property of the timer here. Okay, change this to, let's make that about 4,000, and enable, make that true, and that's that. Okay, so let's run this program and see if it's gonna work. Alright, click on the OK. That's supposed to be the BTN OK. Yeah, it's working. This is BTN OK button 2. That's working as well. And let's see if our next works. And what about the previous? Sure. So that's it. That's working as we want. So the candidate can then start answering the question. So the first part is to find the volume of a measurement of a space. So here in that case, that's 5 times 8 times 3. Just show your workings. And there, the next one is 2 times 3 times 4. And if you don't know the answer to that, get your calculator, because you are allowed to use calculator in this case. If you are not allowed to use calculator, the calculator will be grayed out. So let's say 2 multiplied by 3 equals that, multiplied by 4 equals 24. Enter your 24 right there. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, all right, so let's continue. Okay, let's continue, but let's take care of the counter first. With the counter right up here, I'm just going to declare dim counter or count as integer. Okay, right in here, let's say LBL timer dot text equals time, or let's enter speech mark in there. Time remaining. Okay, close that. Time remaining plus count. Let's say count dot, convert it to string for me, and just enter my parentheses there. That is that, but I need to minus something from the counter. So let's say count minus equals 1. Yeah, that is it. Good. Okay, since we've taken care of the timer itself, let's come up here and double click on BTN timer, and we will enter the following lines of codes. Okay, this is now true, which means it becomes visible, while this 2 becomes false. This is true as well. Alright, that's for the timer. Now let's take a look at BTN clock. Okay, I'm just going to copy that and paste it in here. Then I will change and just move it around. That becomes false. Just cut that off and move this there. That becomes true, and the same thing will apply to this. Delete this, false, and make that true, and that's it for the timer. That's taken care of. So let's move this one. Let's reposition this back there. So that's the timer taken care of. Now let's take care of the review. Double click on review, and right there, those are the lines of code for the review as well. So I think I've finished taking care of all of these. Right, we now need, let's run it and see how it looks like for now. Okay, click on OK, click on OK again, and let's see review there. Click on OK and OK again. Let's check out the timer, and that is the timer there. Is now working. Okay, -4 because it's 60 minutes. Alright, now let's close that and take care of, I think we need to take care of the review. Let's come in here, the review button, BTN review. Okay, that will be right underneath here. Let's move this down. Yeah, that's the button right there. Here, right there. Okay, I guess that's okay. Review question. So double click on BTN review question. There, that's BTN review question. Those are the lines of codes for that as well. Alright, so we now need the final one, which is continue. Double click on continue. Okay, right here are the lines of codes for the continue, and that's where it checks if your answers are right. You see that if the answer equals 120, then all of these will show. That will be a tick, else that will give you a wrong answer right here. That's the first one. Then we have the second one here. It's exactly the same lines of codes. The third one, and we have the fourth. Okay, that's for answer 4. Okay, this is for answer number 5. Really, that should be number 5. Yeah. Okay, that's 5 taken care of. Then we have 6. We have 7. I only have 7 questions. So the calculation is, this one will be 15 marks. That'll be 15 marks. Another 15 up there. Yeah, that'll be 15 again. And these ones, as for question 1, 2, 5 equals 14 marks each. So if you add all together, that should give you 100. Alright, that is that. So let's try it now. Oh, before that, I need to reposition let's close this and just reposition this. Let's come back in here. You see this one here? We need to reposition it back to where it was. Okay, let's move it. Let's come to the property. That should, the location should be 42 by 88. Let's see. Okay, it's assuming to be inside somewhere else. So let's just undo that and move it manually. Okay. Yeah. Take it down a little bit. Okay, so let's run it now. See, decision time. Okay, click on OK. Now you've read the instruction here, and click on that and answer the question. Let's speed this up. That's 5 times 8 times 3. Okay, so enter the answers there. We've speed up the workings here. You have to show your workings, and this one, this multiplied by this, that will give you 24, and this one will give you 168. This should give you 60, and this one will give you 189. Alright, you can see the calculator is there for you to use. So when you click on the next one there, the calculator is gone. You don't need calculator here, so you cannot use the calculator. So let's say the answer is that. And the next one, okay, I would deliberately get that wrong. Alright, and that is it. So if you want to review, you can click on review, click on OK, and just check your answers. If you want to go back, you go back. Alright, just keep going. And now you're ready to click on continue to check your results. There, that's 85%. And with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this program. I suppose you all enjoy it. Please do subscribe and thumbs up. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of the program. Bye for now.